This is Chris from 2anyoneusa.com. It's October 11th, about 10:30 at night, and I'm here to say that I went to my first K-pop concert. I think life is a little bit different now. I went with my daughter and my son. We live in Maine. We traveled to New Jersey for it, and it was a lot of fun. It was the KBS concert, the what was it, the New York Korean Festival. The concert had like 10,000 people, and I would say about 99% of those people were Korean. I really felt like I was in Korea. I was in Hong Kong in July, so I know what it feels like to be in Hong Kong. It really felt like I was in Korea for those moments that I was at the concert. Me and the kids, we got there the day before trying to get tickets for the concert, because since we're out of state, we couldn't get them, and we didn't buy any there. I got my shirt, which is 4 Minute. I've been wearing this shirt for 4 days. I did take a shower and stuff, but it's the fourth day in a row I went to work today and I wore it, and everyone thinks I'm crazy. But we went there. My daughter got a Beast t-shirt, a Shiny t-shirt. My son got a 2PM shirt, and I got this one, and so that was the first day. We couldn't get any VIP tickets. That's like the first halfway to the stage. The second half was the other tickets. A lot of people paid for those. So we went to the concert the next day, and it took forever to get in there. Parking took forever, but we did not pay for any tickets, and we sat in the sixth to last row. So we were way back. My daughter was sad because, they were literally this big, the people, but they had the big screen so you could see everything. And it was so enjoyable to actually sit there and see K-pop artists. The concert was like, 4 or 5 hours long. They had opera singers. They had a guy going, Figaro, 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 Figaro. But but when they had the K-pop stars, which were here and there, it was awesome. And the sun, was setting. I wore a t-shirt. Just got a little cold at the end in October in New Jersey. This is pretty good. Sitting at the concert, you could look to the left and you could see the Empire State Building. So it shows you how close it was to New York. But I saw the Hanya from 4 Minute. She was the one that I wanted to see the most, and it was funny because when they filmed her, it actually looked like the camera went a little bit too low, like by accident. I don't think it was on purpose. So it was on her lower waist, and she started grinding, like just moving around, and the crowd went crazy. And it just cracks me up because I'm like, she travels this far for that moment, and she knows how to play it up, and I was entertained. I actually got goosebumps. I'm 41 years old, but when they were doing Hot Issue, I've listened to that song so many times, I was just like, I can't believe I'm seeing it live. I love concerts, I love music and stuff, and it is entertainment, and I was totally entertained. And Sister, I love that with the So Cool, when they're doing all that. In the beginning, they had Shiny doing the Lucifer, and I've listened to that song so many times. It was just like, here we are. It's Shiny, and then my daughter's there with her camera filming it. My son, he's kind of cheering along. So it was all good, and I was surprised by 2PM, who they did the hands up. The crowd really went crazy for that, because I don't know who's really popular out there, who's not, to a point. And 2PM got a big crowd reaction. Beast they were alright, and then there was this other band, TVXQ or something like that, and they were really good. I've never heard them before. I've heard the name, but I've never heard them, and they were good. And the Gina, I've actually barely seen maybe just 10 seconds of her on like a video or something like that. And so to see, she only sang one song, but now I feel like I know who she is much more. So overall, it was a good concert. I can't wait for the next one. I will not be going to the SM entertainment one that's in a couple weeks because my kids have to go to school the next day, so I can't pull that one off. I could on this last one because it was Columbus Day. The next day, I did go to MTV Korea thing outside in Times Square, and because they were gonna broadcast it outside where you could see it. So there was like 300 people, maybe 200. I think that they said they were gonna do 75 plus a guest, but it looked like a couple hundred. I think they lied on the numbers. And I heard the people saying they were out there at 6 a.m. in the morning. Tons of people all lined up, and I had to get out of New York at 1:30, and they were still out there. And there was a bunch of girls out front, probably 20 of them, who looked Korean, and they all looked like they were under 16 because you had to be 16 to get into the MTV stuff. But it was pretty cool because 21 and all other kind of bands kept showing them for hours upon hours in Times Square. Kpop was in Times Square. Couldn't hear any sound, but they just kept showing all the footage, and you could see Bomb and them, and it was just like, it was kind of surreal. I wish I could have stayed around, but I had to get home, and it was a long drive. But I'm just it's just exciting. It's like, okay, here we are, K-pop. We've experienced it. It's real now. I want to bring the kids to Korea. I think it's going to take a while, maybe at the Olympics, but I mean, my kids, they loved it, and this was their first concert, and they're not even teenagers yet. So what an experience, and I want to know where this K-pop journey is going to go, who else is going to come out, but I mean, to complete my K-pop journey, got to see 21, and I don't think I'm going to have to wait to go to Korea for that. I think they're going to be coming here, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let's see what happens in the future. But for right now, I'm at a whole new level in K-pop. But I'm gonna say 99% of the people look Korean at that concert. Only 1% looked other than that, and I didn't really expect that. My daughter said she did. I really thought it was going to be more like 80-20 or something. So I was kind of surprised. It makes me think it's going to be a little bit harder to get that K-pop going big in America. Alright, see you later. It's been real. It's Chris. Bye.